These are the 4 exercises that are scientifically proven to reverse aging. You can reverse aging with 5 simple exercises, and I'm going to prove it to you now. If you are over 50 and feel like you are losing strength, mobility, and energy, know that this is not an inevitable fate. Science has already proven that it is possible to slow down and even reverse the effects of aging with the right stimuli. And the best part, you don't need a gym, expensive equipment, or endless hours of training. In this video, I will show you 5 scientifically proven exercises that help preserve and recover muscle strength, improve posture, protect your joints, and give you more energy for everyday life. And at the end, I will give you a routine for you to follow. So don't leave there, because if you follow this plan, you could feel up to 20 years younger. Let's go to the first exercise. Exercise 1. Modified crunch. If there is a muscle group that needs to be strong to maintain correct posture and prevent lower back pain, it is the core. It's not just about the abdomen, as many people think. The core is the true command center of your body, formed by the abdominal, lower back, and hip muscles. It is what supports the spine, stabilizes the trunk, and ensures balance in everyday movements. Over the years, it is natural for these muscles to weaken, especially if you lead a sedentary lifestyle. The result? Back pain, difficulty getting out of bed, walking for long periods, and even a greater risk of falls. But it doesn't have to be that way. The modified crunch is one of the best exercises to strengthen this region and give the body the stability it needs. How to do it? Lie on the floor or on a mat, with your knees bent and your feet supported. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Place your hands behind your head without straining your neck, or cross your arms over your chest. Before going up, contract your abdomen, imagining that you are pulling your belly button in. Slightly raise your torso, taking your shoulders off the floor. The movement does not need to be exaggerated. The focus is on contracting the abdomen. Lower slowly, without completely releasing tension, and repeat the movement. Important tip: if you feel pain in the cervical region, it means you are straining your neck instead of activating your abdomen. To avoid this, focus on looking slightly upward and keeping your neck relaxed. If you're just starting out and find it difficult, try just raising your head and shoulders without going too high. Over time, when your core is stronger, you can increase the range of movement and even hold the contraction for a few seconds at the top. Now think about it. A strengthened core doesn't just improve abdominal aesthetics. It significantly reduces the risk of lower back pain, improves body stability, and makes activities such as walking, lifting objects, and maintaining an upright posture effortless. Let's move on to the next exercise, which focuses on leg and joint health. Exercise 2. Reverse lunge. Many people avoid training their legs for fear of pain or overloading their knees. But the big mistake is precisely not strengthening this region. The less you use your leg muscles, the weaker they become, and this creates an even greater impact on your joints. Result? Constant pain, difficulty climbing stairs, lack of stability when walking, and even a greater risk of falls. The reverse lunge is one of the best exercises for strengthening your legs and glutes without putting stress on your knees. Unlike the traditional lunge where the movement is forward, this variation requires you to take your leg backwards. This detail makes all the difference because it reduces direct pressure on the knees and activates the stabilizing muscles more. How to do it? Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Keep your chest up and look straight ahead. Step back with one leg and bend your knees until they form a 90-degree angle. The front knee should not extend beyond the toe. Push off the floor with your front foot and return to the starting position. Repeat the movement with the other leg. Important tip: if you have difficulty maintaining your balance, hold onto a chair or lean lightly against the wall. To intensify the exercise, hold a light weight in each hand or increase the depth of your lunges. This exercise strongly activates the muscles of the thighs and glutes, which are essential for maintaining strength and mobility over the years. Furthermore, it improves knee and hip stability, reducing impacts on these joints and helping to prevent osteoporosis and other musculoskeletal complications. If you want to ensure strong legs and protected knees, The reverse lunge is a movement that needs to be in your training. Now, let's strengthen your upper body. Exercise 3, Modified Arm Push-Up. The muscles of the trunk and legs are essential for mobility. But what about the upper limbs? Arms, shoulders, and chest are fundamental muscle groups for maintaining independence and functionality in everyday life. Have you noticed how some simple activities, such as carrying bags, opening jars, or pushing furniture, become more difficult as we get older? This happens because the loss of strength in the upper body directly affects our ability to perform basic tasks. The modified push-up is a complete exercise to work your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core at the same time. And don't worry, if the traditional push-up seems difficult, there are variations for all levels. How to do it? Easy and advanced variations. Beginner level. Place your hands against the wall and lean your body slightly forward. Make the push-up movement by pushing and controlling the return. Intermediate. Place your knees on the floor, keeping your body straight, and perform the push-up. Advanced. Do the traditional push-up, with your feet flat on the floor and your body aligned. The secret is in the execution. Keep your abs contracted, go down slowly, and come up with control. More than counting repetitions, focus on the quality of the movement. Exercise 4, Glute Bridge. If there is one exercise that cannot be missed for anyone who wants to remain independent and active over the years, it is the glute bridge. This movement strengthens the core and hip muscles, key areas for posture, balance, and preventing back pain. Over time, weakening of the hip and lower back muscles can compromise mobility and even increase the risk of falls. But here's the good news. The glute bridge activates this muscle in a safe and efficient way, bringing benefits from the first weeks of practice. How to do it? Lie on your back on the floor with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Place your hands at your sides and contract your glutes. Raise your hips until you form a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Hold for a second at the top and slowly lower. Tip: to make it easier, go up and down slowly, focusing on contracting your glutes. To make it more difficult, hold the elevated position for a few seconds, or place a light weight on your hips. This exercise not only strengthens the glutes, but also improves body stability, protects the spine, and helps reduce pain in the lower back. If you want more mobility and independence for the future, this is an essential move. The power of consistency. Transform your body and your life. Now that you know the 5 scientifically proven exercises to combat the effects of aging, what's next? Simple. Put it into practice. The biggest mistake most people make is not a lack of knowledge, but a lack of action. There's no point in knowing what works if you don't do it. How to set up your routine. Frequency. Do these exercises at least 3 to 4 times a week. Repetitions. Start with 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions, depending on your level. Progression. As you gain strength, increase the challenge. More reps, more sets, or more difficult variations. Now, I want to know, when are you going to start? If this video helped you, share, and leave your comment. Let's go together on this journey towards longevity and quality of life.